if they only play a fair and honest game. So join in the chorus and sing it one and all. Join in the chorus, the Gully's on the ball. Good old the Gully, we're champions, you'll agree. The Gully will be premiers, just you wait and see. And sing it one and all. Join in.
Footy fans, welcome to H.E Parker Reserve. We've got Ferntree Gully out on the field and about to join us. Please welcome the Bayswater Football Club.
Every team in the EFL. Croydon, East Burwood and North Ringwood too. Doncaster, Mitcham to just name a few. But our only objective's the ball. Our big men look after our small. Our cooperation when we slap the pace on makes us the best team of all.
Welcome to the Deakin University Division 4 Senior Women's Grand Final between Ferntree Gully and Bayswater. A massive day out here at H.E Parker Reserve. The biggest day of the season for the senior women's competition. Media manager Ryan Long here with Blake Tennant. Blake, great to have your company this afternoon for a perfect weather day out here at H.E. It's very sunny. We shouldn't have any problems today, unlike last week, and expecting some massive contests, starting with this one, the Division 4 Grand Final.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Welcome aboard, and thanks to all listeners that will be joining through us today. Ryan, it's always good to call alongside you today, of course. And how good is it today? Grand Final day, of course. We saw Bayswater pretty much shocked the whole world, I would say, with a big win over Montana South last week. They were terrific. And Ferntree Gully, well, they're the team to beat for a reason, top of the ladder, of course, and progress through 2 weeks ago. So they've had the break, and I'm sure they'll be looking forward to a huge clash today against Bayswater, the Gully.
Certainly right, and we're going to break down the game in the little pre-game time that we do have before the first bounce. But we'll first welcome Kate Green, who's down on the boundary for all three of our senior women's grand finals today out at H.E Parker. Kate, looks perfect conditions out there.
Good morning, gentlemen. It is. The ground's nice and firm, but not cement hard, so it's looking good.
Thank you, Kate. It's a big day, obviously, across both H.E and Quamby Reserve, with the other two grand finals taking place there. Got Vets Women's, got Vets here as well, so everything's happening. And starting on this game, the Division 4 Grand Final, we were lucky enough to see the Bayswater prelim last week. A big win for them against Montana South. Had to come from behind. Zoe Lynch kicked the last 2 goals of the game to seal it. How have you sort of seen the way the Bayswaters lead up towards this Grand Final, comparing that to a Ferntree Gully side who were straight through to the grand final after a big win against Wantirna South in the qualifying.
Well, it's actually been nice to see how far Bayswater's come this year, considering that they haven't had a team since, I think, 2019. So, well done to them. A little bit of a surprise pocket coming into the grand final, though, because I think we were kind of more leaning the opposite direction with Coldstream. Ferntree Gully, they've been incredible this year, absolutely incredible. So I think if I had to pick it, I think Ferntree Gully, but I'm not going to, I'd just say Bayswater for pure leaving their heart on the field.
Yeah, certainly right. It's going to be an interesting game, Blake, and we obviously now welcoming on the umpires to the field, and we'll have the two sides lining up in just a moment. But it's a great feel-good story for both clubs, having Bayswater and Ferntree Gully here for after returning to the competition this season. Ferntree Gully had the year off last year. Bayswater, as Kate mentioned, it was 2019 last time they had a side up. So for one of these clubs, they're going to come back into the comp and win a flag.
That's it. It's a terrific story. Just hearing what happened to Bayswater and Ferntree Gully as well. They used to, they obviously wasn't their year. 2022 folded last year, and now to come back and they were pretty much the dominant team all season long. So I think they'll be definitely the favourites, you would say, and it's also feel good for Bayswater because I feel like they do like that underdog, sort of favour at the moment. They were underdogs coming into last week's game, and to pull off that miracle that they had was incredible. So we're in for a good contest today. Weather's terrific, and let's get it, I guess. So let's enjoy it.
Yeah, certainly right. As both teams make their way to line up, they get their photos before the grand final action begins. As we said, we've lucked out on the weather today.
We have. I was a bit worried at the start. I thought the sun was just going to blaze right in my eyes up here.
We're well positioned up on the balcony, but
yeah.
Gentlemen, you've got the best balcony because every other balcony has the sun all day. That one you get to sun to about 10 a.m. and then you're all good.
Absolutely right. As we get ready for the start of the presentations.
On behalf of the Eastern Football Netball League, welcome to H.E Parker Reserve for today's Deakin University Senior Women's Division 4 Grand Final between Ferntree Gully and Bayswater. We begin today by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather, and we pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging. And we extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today. Our officials for today's match are in the field Josh Brown, Rory Conlon and Sean Clark. On the boundary is Braden Collins and Cooper Daly. And in goal is Andrew Dobson and Chris Sankey. And now, if you're able, would you please be upstanding with the players, coaches and the umpires for the national anthem of Australia. May the best team win.
Yes, we're here. Good. Grand final day, H.E Parker Reserve, and we're kick-starting with the Division 4 Grand Final, Ferntree Gully and Bayswater. Thanks for joining us on Facebook and YouTube. We'll have the coin toss in just a moment. We haven't got much time before we actually jump into the game, Blake, so quickly we'll go around and do some tips for you. Ferntree Gully have got to be coming in as the red-hot favourites.
Yeah.
have lost just one game for the season. They beat Bayswater twice quite comfortably. What's your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I think I'll be sticking with the Gully, but what Bayswater did last week was terrific, and I don't want to say they could have played maybe their little grand final, who knows, last week, but we don't know about that, but I'm definitely sure they'll be coming ready to go for this today's contest. I'm going to go to Gully. I think the Gully will win by about 25 points. That's my tip for the day. And who are you going to be backing, Ryan?
Well, my tip has been... Gully skipper to come out to the middle in Ash Hilda. Jenna White there for Bayswater.
Time now for the toss of the coin in the middle of H.E Parker Reserve. A 3-team captains, as is the case this morning, coming into the centre of H.E Parker. The umpires to do the job this morning. We've got a result. It wasn't obvious. Back to you guys. There we go.
And Bayswater will be kicking to the left side of your screen.
That would be Bayswater kicking to the northern end.
So, obviously, as you said, it's a big day, and there is a lot of nerves to both sides. But coming into it, they're in the same position. They're coming into this. Most players having a lot of players on Bayswater never playing footy at all. A lot of them are coming from the juniors. They're young. They're new. It's a great experience for him, Blake.
The other thing is the week off really hurts some teams. That
can hurt and help.
Yeah, but we don't know what we're obviously we haven't really seen and all that.
And we'll get Kate's tip before we get started. Kate, down on the boundary, your prediction for today's game?
I'm going Ferntree Gully, but I don't think it'll be as big a margin as what you both have predicted. I just think there's a lot of fight in Bayswater, and after their performance coming from behind last week, I just think it'll be a little bit closer than what we expect.
Yeah, I think they can really put up a fight. The 2 times they played them during this season, they've really struggled to score. So that would be my only real concern today. But if they can keep it even by half-time, they're going to have to do a lot of work to win this game.
Definitely.
But, I mean, they've ticked the boxes. I don't think, they're playing almost with... they're playing with house money at this stage.
Definitely.
Everything...
Nothing to lose, I guess.
Everything else is a bonus. Ferntree Gully... Probably maybe a bit more pressure on them because they've been the outstanding team this season. But here we go for the first bounce. Blake Tenner, get us underway.
So Cock in the ruck, Division 4, Deakin University, match of the round. It's grand final day. Huge stakes as well. Bayswater get the clearance of the day. Almost mark taken there for the Waters. And it's going to be a ball up on the other side wing. Terrific conditions as well down here at H.E Parker Reserve. It was a bit of on and off weather. I'm not going to jinx the weather today. Of course, it started raining last week if you tuned in last week, so I won't be doing that. Ferntree Gully getting the first looking for this game. Hand passes around. Look, good chain of hand pass as well. It's going to be a different story as well. Lynch, superb last week, kicked the 2 goals. That set up Bayswater to get where they are now. She kicks it into space. Got the time the world here as well is... in that player in Nuku. Plays on immediately for the Waters. Got a kick off there. That was by Cox. Kick away for the Gully in the centre of the field here at H.E Parker. Strong tackle. Bayswater looking to try and defend well here. They need to. They've got a firepower to look after with the Gully here. They finally get the kick. This is the first inside 50 for the game here. Bayswater got numbers to the ball, but same to the Gully. And a big, strong tackle there. Good start. First inside 50 to the Gully. Early signs early for the Gully at this stage. Right.
Yes, just a minute 20 into this contest. The Rucks go at it. As we said, Ferntree Gully just a 1 loss this season. They're red-hot favourites going into this grand final decider. Both sides new to the competition this season, coming back. Bayswater the first time since 2019. Ferntree Gully first time since 2022. Here's Lynch. She was tackled and couldn't dispose of it, so getting this was Sophie Durag. who'll be able to send Ferntree Gully inside 50. Looked to play on straight away, but instead took her time and made the choice to go inside 50 by boot, and a good intercept mark by Ella Smith in defence for Bayswater. And she'll take this to the broadcast side. The kick forward in front of Jenna White. Is able to trap this one. Gets past the opponent of Durag. But it's instead Brianna Carter who picks it up. Inside 50, Ferntree Gully go. And the mark is taken. And with the first chance for the first goal of the grand final, Brittany Anderson is well and truly in range. And she's not going to waste much time. She's looking around just to make the option. Has a player by herself. Looks to go. They've got two Bayswater players to compete with. Still might end up with a footy. Bayswater are able to lock this one down and earn themselves a free kick for a high tackle.
Yes, indeed. Sean Clark, early days. Good to see him umpiring as well. Here we go. We're on the outside of the wing. We get the perfect look here. Cameron involved. Another player that was really good for the Waters last week, of course. She kicks the ball onside the outside down here at H.E Parker. Ferntree Gully will get there first, and the player there is McLeod. Bit of a push there, nothing called. Ball's down, just rolling across the outside wing. And it's going to be another ball up. Early days here. It's hard to tell who's got the momentum. Obviously, the Gully started really well with that passage of play there. And a bit of a hole going on here, and it will be going to Bayswater. And there'll be a free kick going to Binning. That's Paige Binning there. She plays on here with a big strong kick here, deep inside the full 50 of Bayswater. They finally get a look in. Involved there is, of course, Gray. She gets tackled. And it's going to be a ball up. First time we get a look, Brian, at Bayswater's inside 50 there.
Yeah, that's right. And they did start the preliminary final last week, owning the first 10 minutes of the contest without actually getting a goal. So if they can lock this one in and get a score this time, that will certainly help. Trying to clear this one out through is Davies. She's well tackled, and Ferntree Gully going to escape for the moment. Going through the hands there of Preston. Out the back, White was pushed, and she earns herself a free kick. So Jenna White can put Bayswater back inside 50. Started this game very well, one of their most important players. And inside 50 they go, picked up nicely there by Cameron. Cameron towards the top of the goal square. Who can get onto this one? Davies is there. Right in the pocket. We'll get another ball up, but this is a good start for Bayswater.
It is. Very good start. They just need to lock it in there.
So tap down. They're going to try and clear this one out of defence. Junginger towards the boundary. Campbell. And they'll clear this out. Looking for Durag. White's there as well. White's able to get there first. And we're going to get a stoppage on that far side. We played 5 minutes into this first term. Ferntree Gully Bayswater, no score just yet.
Yep. I think it's just the grand final nerves. But I reckon whoever kicks the first goal, the momentum could be on down
Listen
here.
for the crowd. Great crowd out here.
I know, two proud clubs as well. So, ball's on the outer side wing here. The Gully do have the numbers burst. They will kick that off here. And they do. They pick up the ball. They bring it in strong. There's one-on-ones there with Lenahan. She's involved here. She will pick up the ball here, you expect. Hand pass the ball here. And a strong tackle. A bit of a delay there by the umpire, but that's okay. This play will continue on the outer side wing yet again. Two rucks going at it. Gully get a strong hit out first. Involved there was White. Kicked away there. That was by Stone. Inside almost the centre ball. The Gully get it going moving forward here. There's numbers, a lot of Bayswater numbers here. Where would this sit? Well defended there by Bayswater. They try and get it inside centre. And it's a high tackle. And it is going to Ferntree Gully. So I want to try and get the first score on the board. Got a few inside 50s. That's a good kick, but it's a white mark taken there by Bayswater. That was by Alice Smith. She plays on here. Numbers here, well done here. Bayswater can get a hold here. This will be good. But the Gully yet again have just got numbers with Junginger. She brooms it inside, and a great intercept mark taken there by Bayswater. That was by Alice Smith, the general down back, kicks it to Lynch here.
Just got to play over the top.
And it's not a good kick heading towards, but Bayswater do pick this up here. Numbers to the ball. They get a kick away there. That was by Cox. And another strong tackle. Jeez, you feel like the stadium is just holding its breath, waiting for that first moment. It's very quiet down here at H.E Parker, but I'm ready for this to explode, kind of thing, as we bring the action down back again at the centre of the ground down here. Another ball up.
Thanks for joining us on YouTube. This morning we have 3 grand finals here at H.E Park, 4 grand finals including the Vets, and then 3 out at H.E Reserve. The clearance forward from Ferntree Gully, the kick was smothered. Was able to get this through Campbell. We able to pick this one up. He's tackled right away, and
high tackle.
No,
is it? Oh, I thought he did.
He looked like he was about to.
Yeah, he did.
To call something else, but it is a ball up, about 70 out from the Ferntree Gully goals. Tap down, as we said, no score just yet. Who can get onto this one? The freaky. No one's able to get a clear possession just yet. The ball finally comes out, but tackled right away there by Cox.
Boundary.
Another ball up. Let's go down the boundary, Kate Green.
Just a little heads up for you, gentlemen. Matt Chapman's son Liam is tuning in from New York,
Yes.
USA.
I did hear about this from New York. Welcome, Liam, to the broadcast as Ferntree Gully go inside 50. Bouncing footy, trapped there by a teammate. Grabbing it first. He's going to run onto this one. Tried to get through was the skipper in Hilda, and she was caught holding the ball. Great pressure from Bayswater. And they'll take this out at centre half back.
They're doing really good with this pressure inside 50, which is good because the Gully have heaps of weapons going inside their 450. So it's good early days for Bayswater. Getting involved there was Ellinger. And another intercept mark taken by Bayswater. They're doing a terrific job here. That was by McKenna. McKenna plays on inside the centre of H.E Parker. A strong kick going forward for the Gully. First to get there is Campbell. And it's a push in the back. It's going to go to the Gully in Forrester. So Forrester plays on here. She's going to play on the leg here. It's going to go to Carter. Won't get there. And the play continues again. And it is another strong tackle, and it's going to go for a ball up here on the pocket side wing on the scoreboard. Still reads 0-0. We're about 9 minutes into this first quarter. Plays on a big, strong kick here. Where would this go? The bounce will tell. The Bayswater will have numbers here. They do that. Well done there. The candy shop was a little bit open, but it will be a high tackle.
Could have been almost advantage there, but...
Yeah, so Georgia Thompson, she plays on. A little bit of a push going on there, nothing called. John Jinga involved. She probably won't get there first, but a lot of numbers here. Snap around the corner. Mark taken. Plays on here. Where would this sit? Smith involved there. She's had a terrific first quarter. And it's going to be a ball up on the pocket. Ball's up. Lynch gets the hit out there. Kicked away there. Where would this go? And it'll be the first points of the Deakin University Division 4 Grand Final going to the Gully. One behind. Plays a Bayswater yet to score. So we're about 11 minutes in to this first quarter.
Well, I think you mentioned it. The pressure from Bayswater has been really strong so far, and they're just going to have to find a way to maintain it all afternoon, all morning out here at H.E Parker Reserve. But they're also going to find a way to score too as they find Lynch in defence, juggling Mark, and still is able to control
That might be
it.
50.
Yeah, it could have been, but no one's on the mark at the moment, so she can run through and kick it towards a Packer player. Ferntree Gully probably got a few more numbers there. First to grab it was Nuku. Caught with it straight away. And taking the free kick here will be Katie Cameron, and it is 25. So they're going to move this on pretty quickly because they do have numbers ahead of the ball.
They do have
Katie
numbers.
Cameron has Cox inside 50. Out the back, almost a mark taken by Barracks. Handball over the top, tapped out there by Higgins. Another tackle laid, and we're going to get stoppage inside 50, but that was good transition from Bayswater. As play comes off Ferntree Gully. We'll keep an eye on that one. Ball up inside 50 here for Bayswater, though Cox got the tap down, but it was Ferntree Gully trying to clear this one out. Now through Ellinger. And a bit of a scrap here at centre half forward. Ball not going anywhere. Instead, umpire just lets it play on for a little bit longer and into space now. Campbell can run onto this first. She's got some time and space. Gets in the direction of Carter. Carter picks it up off the first bounce. Gets past an opponent almost. Shrugs her off and then puts it all. It's the top of the square. Again, standing underneath that. Is that Smith again?
Ella Smith.
Who has had a phenomenal start so far to this grand final. And she'll try to kick towards the broadcast side. Bouncing footy. Hilda, the skipper for Ferntree Gully, first there. She'll be able to pick it up off the second attempt. But tackled to the ground, and we'll get a ball up inside 50 for the Gully. Coming up to the 13th minute mark of this first quarter.
Defensive pressure, Ryan, has been absolutely splendid for the Bayswater Footy Club here. Giving the Gully nothing as ease. It's not easy for the Gully here. They will get a kick away. They do that. Numbers to the ball will be going towards the Gully. Cameron involved. And it's going to be another ball up on the centre of the turf wicket down here at H.E Parker Reserve. You can definitely hear the Bayswater crowd. They're going to explode when they kick the first goal. White.
Oh, if they kick the first goal,
yeah.
right?
Oh, sorry. Yes, if they do, sorry. And a high tackle going to Bayswater. That's in Cox. So Cox on no. And it's a 25 yet again.
So what was that one for, Blake?
I think she tripped over, but I think it was just her fault, but the player moved off the mark. I don't think the umpire actually called play on there.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side of Kate Green.
Blake Tennant, spot on.
Thank you. Well, Kate,
don't pump him
I don't
up.
want to say it early days, Kate, but yeah. As play continues on, Cox does a big strong kick.
Oh.
Where would this bounce? It's there! Bayswater kicked the first goal, and it's to get the first one with Barracks there. That moves the score to 1 straight 6 Bayswater to Ferntree Gully, 1 behind, Ryan.
Yeah, great finish and a great kick towards the goals. It actually looked like it might bounce through itself, but it was in the right spot, Barracks, and that's very important for Bayswater to get that quick start. They did not kick a goal against Ferntree Gully in the 2 times they've met them during the season, and they've already got their first within the 14 minutes of this first quarter. Here's White on the wing, and they're using their pace, going towards Cameron, tucked in on the boundary line. We'll get a ball up, but that's a perfect start for him, isn't it, Blake? It is. If you're a Bayswater fan at home.
They're just giving them nothing at the moment, Bayswater, and you know, if you did the research before the game, there were a lot of weapons in that forward 50 for Ferntree Gully, Ryan.
There certainly is, and Carter's one of those who's got a free kick here on the wing. She'll go towards the corridor, and the mark is taken. So now through Sharma, looking for a teammate there, almost cut off, but it falls into the hands of Anderson. A good mark, and inside 50 she goes in the direction of Ash Hilda. Bouncing ball. She got a teammate as well, and Campbell there with her. Hilda picks it up, gets it towards the top of the goal square, and almost a mark taken by Smith for Bayswater. She's had a fantastic start. Got the handball off to McKenna. McKenna clears it out towards a pack of players who are standing under this. And it's another Ferntree Gully mark, and it's a long way from home outside the arc, so we're looking and maybe the skipper here could get under this one, and underneath it, is that Smith again, or is Campbell going to be paid the mark? It'll be Smith, so that's just about in-step mark number 5 for Ella Smith. She's been unbelievable.
She has.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side of Kate Green.
You're spot on. And she's had 5 intercept marks. Inside 50s have favoured Ferntree Gully, but it's the Bayswater that's actually capitalised on their 3 inside 50s.
Thanks, Kate. Terrific job all season long on the boundary. She's done a terrific job. Goes unnoticed. Kate Green. Terrific season in our women's match of the round, and of course big grand final day today. So he gets smothered off there. Strong tackle, and it's going to be a ball up on the scoreboard, where the scoreboard sits at the moment. Hope you're enjoying. Big first quarter ahead and massive grand final day. Kicks around the corner here, and it's going to be out of bounds. Of course, with the last touch rule, of course, this will apply if you are watching from home. So this play will continue. It's on the pocket side here of Ferntree Gully. Snap around the corner, and again that player in Smith doing terrific things. Doesn't get called there. The play on here, and it's going to be a free kick going to Bayswater for a hold. Yes, it will be. He'll be taken back here, and playing with that is Barker. So Barker will have a look here on the defensive 54. Bayswater kicks it to Lynch. She's a star. We saw her last week, Ryan, and she's been terrific. She's been terrific. Well, she pretty much got it with her own boot here last week. Carter involved there. She's had a terrific start for the Gully. Binning's involved there. The first to get there will be the Gully. A step around the corner. That was by McLeod, but another one. Is that her again, Ryan? It is. She's having a terrific game. That's her 6th intercept mark as well. Terrific start to the game. Got a kick away. That was by Davies. 1-on-2 here, but it's going to the Gully. They get it out here. Gully got all the numbers through the ground here. They're well set up here. Chain of hand pass. It's going to be well done there. That was by a player there, number 15. Strong tackle. Where will this go? It's holding the ball. Yep, it is.
Big opportunity.
So the Gully here, lining up for this, would be the Gully, kick the Gully's first one here for the day in Hilda. Bit of a push. Got a kick there. He's going there. White's involved. But first to get there will be Ferntree Gully, but then Bayswater do have the numbers. And they kick away, and they'll be going to the outer side wing, Ryan.
Yes, with 20 seconds left, it looks like there won't be another score here because this ball is not going to be able to stay in, and if it does, they're not going to be able to get down in the next 15 seconds. A kick forward is out of bounds on the full, and that's going to be your quarter time score, Blake. Bayswater will head into the first break in front, 1 straight 6 to Ferntree Gully, 1 behind in the Division 4 Grand Final. And there's your siren for quarter time. Great start from Bayswater. Ferntree Gully got a bit of work to do. We're going to take a quick break here and we'll be back at H.E Parker for the second quarter action in the Division 4 Senior Women's Grand Final. Welcome back to the Deakin University Division 4 Grand Final, Ferntree Gully versus Bayswater. In quarter time out here at H.E Parker Reserve, it is Bayswater who are in front, 1 straight 6 to Ferntree Gully, 1 behind. And Blake, who's joining me here today, we've talked about this in the pre-game a little bit during the week. Bayswater coming in as the big underdogs, have not kicked a goal against Ferntree Gully in the 2 times they've met, and they've started out the blocks very well. So they've now put a bit of pressure on Ferntree Gully to have a quick response in this second quarter.
Indeed, they need to respond to the Gully as well, but they're just not getting them an inch, Brian. You know, they're well held back, down back, and, you know, we just said it off air as well that Alice Smith, wow, she's taken 6 intercept marks, Ryan, to start this game. So she started the game off very well there for Bayswater, but they need a lot of things going their way. They've ticked the first box of the day, which is the lead here at quarter time, but it's over now to Ferntree Gully. It's over to you now. You've got to respond. You know, best team all year, but they need to respond heavily, Ryan.
As we said, it's only 5 points, but I think it's just that perfect start for Bayswater. They're playing with a bit of momentum. Ferntree Gully have given away a few free kicks. Whether or not they're there or not, that's the reality of it. So they'll have to look at that into this second quarter as we get ready for
Boundary.
action to continue. Kate Green on the boundary.
I'm down here with Ferntree Gully coach Dwayne. That was a very evenly pressured quarter. What's the message for the girls going forward? I know you were pretty pleased with a few aspects of their game in that quarter. What were they?
Look, I think absolutely both teams have come for the contest. I think our work rate and everything's been really good defensively for most of that quarter was fantastic. So just when we go forward, we just got to look to hit our targets a little bit more, just blazing away, and that number 2's been able to intercept. And just for our mids, work rate's great, but let's just get in front. They're paying the free kicks for the players who are in front, so we just want to be that player.
Thanks very much, Dwayne.
Thanks there to Kate and Dwayne. For Ferntree Gully, as they're going to clear this out onto the far side. Jung and Joe getting in there is Lynch, picked up for Bayswater. Kicks it towards half forward, standing underneath this one. A strong mark in defence by Sharma. And Sharma will go down the line, but Lynch is underneath it again for Bayswater. Stands out with that famous green helmet. She follows up her work at ground level. Ferntree Gully get the kick forward, bouncing there in front of Dickinson.
Boundary.
And we've got Kate Green on the boundary.
Just on the boundary with assistant coach Mark, or otherwise known as Burnsy. Again, a great pressure from both sides on that first quarter. What's the message for the girls going forward?
It's basically just keep putting the pressure on, make sure we sort of first to the ball, use your voices a bit more, and just keep the pressure going, keep the ball going our way. We just got to watch the Ferntree Gully girls who are very good. There's one just sort of keep creeping out the back a little bit. Just keep an eye on that, basically, and that's it. Yeah.
Thanks very much.
No worries. Thank you.
Thanks, Burnsy, who's got a big day. He's got another daughter playing in the South Croydon Grand Final a bit later on. As a free kick here is going to go towards Barracks, and Bayswater inside 50 in the Lynch direction. Couldn't quite take the mark. Ball falls out. Got it. Getting a kick away there was Thompson. It's going to be rolling out of bounds, so Ferntree Gully will take this through Brianna Smith.
Boundary.
Let's go down the boundary.
Just quickly, you'll hear a lot of very deep voices. Both senior club footy players from both clubs are down here, vocal for both.
There you go. As I said, proud clubs. 2 of the, I think they've been in the competition for a long time, the men's and their girls programs just coming back, which is great. So we just got a bit of delay here with the umpire to throw this up. So Cox and Dickinson to go in the rack here. If you just joined us, it's Bayswater leading by 5 points. 1 straight 6 to Ferntree Gully, 1 behind on the Deakin University scoreboard. 2 minutes into this second quarter here. Dickinson gets a hit out. Snap around here. Who will get there first? And it'll be a ball up. So it's in the Bayswater forward 50 at the moment. I think if they can get one more here, it would just open up the game to Bayswater. Dickinson gets a ruck, hit out there. Cameron involved there. And a strong tackle, bit of a sling sort of tackle. It will be a ball up. Ryan, I'm going to put you on the spot here early days, but have you seen any scores around the grounds that you can just I'll give you a little bit of time, but...
Well, you don't need to give me any time because there are no other games around the grounds at this stage.
Oh, is it early? I forgot. I completely forgot. My bad. As play continues on here, my bad there. Put him on the spot and there's no... Anyway, play continues. Yeah,
Only you, mate.
Well, I didn't know the games that Quamby started... Oh,
That is at 12 o'clock. So
12 o'clock, so there you go.
So this is the only game on at the moment. That's why we've got the live stream going on YouTube between these two sides. Division 4 Grand Final, as we said, 3.5 minutes second quarter. Bayswater lead by 5 points. 1 straight 6 to 1 behind. There's the runner here being told to clear out of the area. I believe that's the Bayswater runner. Tap forward here and running through the pack here is Carter. Carter gets a kick away and into space over the top. Can give this to Ellinger to run onto. Ellinger inside 50. Incredible transition. Trying to trap the ball. Is the skipper there in Hilda. Got the handball over the top. And they're just pushing forward. But Bayswater again are able to clear this one out. They've done well. Carter might be able to get here first. Bounce doesn't favour her. She ends up with it, got the handball away, and inside 50 they go again, trying to find a teammate there in Ellinger. Running onto this, McKenna for Bayswater in defence. We'll get a stoppage inside 50.
Oh, holding the ball.
No, you're right, it is holding the ball, and it's going to go towards Bayswater. So, in defence, they hold up again, and that's through McKenna. Who'll clear this out. She's at half back at the moment, kicks it towards the wing. Big pack of players like great mark taken by Carter, who's really starting to get involved this quarter, Blake, as Carter plays on right away, has space, kicks towards the hot spot, and a mark taken by the skipper. Ash Hilda can back herself in to kick this. She's passed off a couple in that first term, but
it's a true captain's go here, Brian.
Oh, it absolutely would be to get Bayswater, to get Ferntree Gully's first of the day. Ash Hilda will line up, bit of an angle, kick towards the top of the goals, and it's just to the left. So it's a minor score, but Ferntree Gully moved to 2 behinds. Bayswater 1 straight 6. We played 5 minutes second term.
There we go. So the Gully just need to get their first goal on the board, and I feel like the momentum could be on their side, but Bayswater doing a terrific job, not giving an inch, early days. Mark taken for the Gully here, and it's taken by Jess Campbell. Big name, of course, down here at the Gully. And another mark taken there, going to Bayswater here. A strong kick here. And Bayswater now getting the ball going, moving forward here on the wing here. Getting involved. First to get there will be Barracks, but she couldn't get there. A strong tackle there. And here the umpire was saying, no, it's my footy. So, strong start here, but both sides here, they just need the Gully. If they could just fire early, and Bayswater just holding in a high tackle, and they'll be going to Cameron. She's definitely up there. She'll be in the votes. She started off really well here. Barracks involved. Chain of hand passes to the Waters. Getting there, of course, is Stone. Bit of a high push in the back. And it is. It's going to go to Bayswater. And it's going to go to Stone. So Stone kicks the footy. Davies will get there first. Another high tackle. Will there be advantage? No, the umpire won't call. It's going to come back. This is better by Bayswater.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side of Kate Green.
Bayswater's completely dominating and the free kicks being awarded to them. 8 last quarter and they've got 5 already this quarter.
Thanks, Ed Caters. We're just waiting for the umpire to continue the game. And we're all good. Davies inside 50 here for Bayswater in the direction of Cox. Bouncing in front of Carter for Ferntree Gully. Picked it up. Can take a bounce. And can take a second bounce. There's no one in front of her. Can go again if she chooses. Takes on an opponent. Gets past her. Inside 50 she goes. That's what she can do, Brianna Carter. But it is intercepted at centre half back here for Bayswater.
Yes, they've done a lot of intercept marks there. And it's doing pretty well there. And mark taken there. That was by McKenna. She's having another good game as well. She had a good game last week to player in white here. She'll be the first one to get there. Another strong tackle there for Bayswater, but Davies will get that one here. Gets a kick there. That was by McNamara. A snap around the corner there. That was by Thompson. Barracks involved. She plays on here. Where would this sit? And it's through for her behind. Geez, the crowd is just ready to erupt from Bayswater. I can definitely feel it.
Boundary.
Kate's probably just getting a lot of cheers from Bayswater as we go now.
Just Bayswater, they breathe, they hold their breath, they sigh, they're like, all at the same time. I feel like I'm in a, yeah.
So McLeod to clear this one out for Ferntree Gully. Towards half forward for Bayswater. Cox picked it up, went backwards to White, slipped over, and over the top. Now a chance for Ferntree Gully through Sharma. Sharma goes towards the corridor, doing nicely there. Was Denapala, got it forward towards the flank. 2-on-1. Junginja with a big tackle, and she's not rewarded. Just a ball up, but
Stay holds it.
This is good for Ferntree Gully. They're potentially able to lock this in their forward half, get their first goal of the game. They trail 2 behind, so 1-1-7. Hilda taps it down, and running out through the pack there is Barker. Has a bit of time, finds Cox, and she's off. She's off straight away. She's got to be quick. She's well chased, and she puts it towards centre half forward. Well spoiled from behind. Who can get to this one first? McNamara up. Davies trying to clear this one forward. The handball for Ferntree Gully, looking to clear this one out. Nuku towards the middle of the ground. Important footy to be won. And we've almost played 10 minutes into this second term. And it is 2-1-1-7. We know Ferntree Gully can score very quickly, so it's going to be difficult for Bayswater just to be able to continue this momentum. Inside they go again through Campbell. And running onto this one, she can run into an open goal here. Gets past an opponent. Anderson hits the post.
No.
And a missed opportunity for Ferntree Gully. 3 behind to 1-1-7. And a poster.
Yes, that's going to hurt.
Well, it did so well to get past so many opponents and just couldn't quite finish it off.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side of Kate Green.
Matt Chapman's message to the girls was they needed to play their running game, and we can definitely see that this quarter.
Thank you, Kate. And getting there as well was Hilda, the captain. She'll get there first. That's a strong tackle. Will be pinned. It will be. And it's going to be holding the ball. And it's going to go to Bayswater. Plays on here. Cameron in there. And a holding going on? Yes, it is. But it will be going, it's a push though, pushing the back going to Ferntree Gully. And to get there is Bills. So she plays on. Shum kick. She's been Ferntree Gully's best player in my opinion, Ryan. She's been terrific. Is Brianna Carter. She plays on here.
Great kick.
Oh, couldn't find the target there of a player, but the Gully do have numbers in drag. But a mark taken there. That was by Burns. It is a big day for the Burns family today. Of course, Tori playing in the next one, the sister. And coach, of course. Durag involved, Davies, of course. And a strong tackle, and it's going to be a ball up.
So Ferntree Gully have had some opportunities, Blake, again in this quarter. So they're not playing poorly. They're playing pretty well. They're getting it inside 50, but they just haven't been able to convert those opportunities. Feel like a goal is coming soon for them. Hilda again, trying to break through a tackle. But when Bayswater get it, they're off. They're very quick, as Kate mentioned before. So ball up, still that 60 from home on the Ferntree Gully goals.
Throw?
Maybe a handball, just got it out. Now it's a chance of Barker, in and under, tackled by Campbell. And we'll get a ball up. Oh, no, we won't.
No,
Watch this. He held it. And taking this will be Jessica Campbell. Still a long way up from goal, about 60 from home. We'll send it in towards the dangerous direction of Brianna Carter. And she's had a big impact in this game. And I think she's just going to... I don't think she's going to pass this one off. I think she's going to take the set shot. She's in range here. It's probably about 30 metres out, maybe a little bit of an angle. Carter, an absolute superstar for Ferntree Gully, has them on the board. Ferntree Gully get there first, 139 to 117. And if you look at leaders on the field and players who will stand up when they need to, that's Brianna Carter.
Yeah, it is. I think she's got the nod for me so far for best on ground early stages.
Enough about the medal. It's a long way to go, Blake.
I know it is, but she's the front runner for Ferntree Gully. So I know it is early days, Ryan, but it's exciting.
Boundary.
Got a very good game here. Let's go bench side of Kate Green.
Just quickly, I don't know how you're picking your best player because I still haven't picked mine yet.
Like I said, Kate, she's the front runner at this stage.
Glad you're on the ball, Blake.
Thanks, Kate. So Sean Clark will commence proceedings here. Ferntree Gully get their first goal. They needed it. Can this bring the momentum back to the Gully here? Need a response here to Bayswater and Cameron. She takes a good mark. Where will she go here? She's going to get a nice long kick. That's an intercept mark taken, and it's by Sharma. So Sharma takes an intercept mark. She's got two teammates there. And that player in Cameron has just been everywhere for the Bayswater Footy Club. The Gully, of course, trying to get moving, but so did Bayswater. Cameron involved here. Where would this one go? Kick is going to go. Where would this bounce? And a free throw behind. So that moves the score to Bayswater 128 to Ferntree Gully 139. We're about 15 and a half minutes in to the second quarter.
Yes, Division 4 Grand Final, 1-3 to 1-2. Let us know where you're tuning in from if you're watching on
We got
YouTube.
any comments at all today? I know we got one from New York watching.
Yes,
on.
Liam from New York, of course. There's Ferntree Gully, the kick in, Nuku towards a pack of players. Getting there first is Cox for Bayswater. Kick towards Barracks. It did well. Bouncing footy though, out of bounds, and that'll be a Ferntree Gully ball. So we've played almost 16 minutes in this second quarter. And it is not much in it, 1-3 to 1-2 in favour of Ferntree Gully. They've probably been on top in this second term. A mark not taken, but Hilda might be able to run onto this. Got White to compete with. White did well, used her body and got to front position as she was tackled on the far side. The two captains of the two respective grand finalists. Big day out here at H.E Parker as well as Quamby Reserve. Grand final day for the senior women's and veteran competitions. White gets the clearance forward. Mark was almost taken in defence for Ferntree Gully. Bit of a scrap on this play as we're going to get a ball up again on that far side. We're coming up to the 17th minute mark of this second term, Blake.
Yes, it's a big day. Bit of a wind going as well. The Gully. And a mark taken, well done there by Ferntree Gully here. They can try get this going here. A mark taken, of course, by Sharma. She's taken two intercept marks this quarter. Cox involved. Gully got the numbers. And it's holding the ball. And it's going to the Cox. Cox will take that. So Cox will play on. With a strong kick. Where will this go? Bayswater doing our numbers. That should be holding the ball. Nothing cold. Cram will let us know. Involved there is Junjinga. She gets a hand pass. And here come the Gully. They got numbers here if they want it in Waters. But getting there, of course, will be Gully first up here. Voss involved. Same as Campbell. Nice chain of hand passes. John Jingo gets it yet again. Where would this go? Forster involved. She's going to try and roll this one out, but Bayswater just refusing. And a high tackle, and it's going to go to Bayswater here. Will be a Bayswater free kick.
Well, Blake, it's a very important minute and a half here for Bayswater because they've done so well in this quarter, but they've got to hold on. It's turned over because Campbell can run into a goal for Ferntree Gully, and the kick is wide to the right, and it's a minor score, 1-4-10 to 1-2-8 Bayswater with a minute and a half to play, and we'll take two. They've got to be careful in the next minute and a half because
Boundary.
they've done so well to get to this point and be winning at half time. Don't want to concede a late goal. Kate Green on the boundary.
Again, Bayswater leading with free kicks, 8-2.
Thanks, Kate. I was just saying before, she wasn't liking that footy.
No, had to switch it out.
Jeez. Play continues. Kick to Campbell. Missed one before, but can she back herself again?
And she's been really dangerous.
Proud name as well, of course, with the Bayswater Footy Club. Oh, sorry, Ferntree Gully Footy Club, my bad. And Chunjinger gets the ball. Carter spins once. Oh, gets a strong tackle there. And it's going to be a ball up. You can see the Ferntree Gully faithful out there supporting the girls there. Cameron involved. A strong tackle, but roughing cold. Closing in. We're on red time as we speak. And blood rule going to Cameron. So there will be a bit of a delay with this. It's good though because well done there by Cameron because she's probably saved the danger.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Blake, I think in these circumstances it's not deliberate.
I know it's not deliberate, but she's,
it's going to cost Ferntree Gully a chance.
And that is it. That is half-time down here at H.E Parker Reserve. It's the Gully up in front. That's Ferntree Gully, 1-4-10 to Bayswater, 1-2-8. Goal kickers, of course, is Carla Barracks with 1, followed by Brianna Carter also with 1. That is half-time here. Don't leave your couch. Don't miss out on this game. It's a huge game. After this, second half action.
on here at H.E Parker. Start Deakin University Grand Final today. The first game today is Ferntree Gully, and Bayswater scored there 1-10 as they know Bayswater 1-2. Big day of games to come. Next up, Park Orchards North Ringwood in Division 1, followed by the Big Nets. In the Division High East, and Devils taking on South
Gentlemen, are you ready? Gentlemen.
That'd be a fine in the footy club.
Ryan and Blake, you owe me lunch. You haven't got your headphones on.
Welcome back to the Deakin University Division 4 Grand Final. It's the Ferntree Gully and Bayswater. Let's go to Kate Green on the boundary.
Okay, gentlemen, you owe me lunch. I've been standing down here waving my arms like a chook. Okay, I'm here with Dwayne. Dwayne, that was a great quarter. What's the message going forward?
I really feel like we started getting momentum a little bit in that quarter, started getting our hands on the footy first. So it's just about taking the opportunities when we go forward now. It's a big part of the messaging is just, holding our structures here, staying composed, and when we get in our forward line, taking those opportunities. And just with our tackling, let's just start aiming at the hips. We've given them a couple of cheap free kicks. So if we can get that right, hopefully get a couple of goals on the board and set ourselves up for a big last one.
Thanks very much.
Sorry to you, Kate, as well, as we're back here again.
You guys owe me lunch.
I don't know. You did wait patiently, which is good, Kate. Love your work as well. So we're back proceedings, of course. If you just joined into the broadcast, it's Ferntree Gully 1-4-10 to Bayswater 1-2-8.
Scoreboard will need a fixing with the
time
second
is,
quarter and the time.
Yes,
If correct.
I think they're like us.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side of Kate Green.
Just down here with Burnsy from Bayswater. Got to be happy with that quarter. What's the message going forward for this quarter, the Premier quarter, as they call it?
Oh, we hope so. Just keep the pressure up. Like I said, they're a very, very good side. We know that. We still got structural things we've got to fix up a little bit here and there. But other than that, the pressure's brilliant. Just keep it going. Just, try and stop their main ball movers. Try and keep them a bit quieter this quarter and see how we go.
I saw that your running game came into play last quarter.
Yes, that's what we were sort of expressing to do that first after quarter time, so which is really good. We've just got to keep it going now. As you said, Premier quarter, let's hopefully we can do it.
Thanks very much, Burnsy.
You're welcome.
Kate Green there doing a terrific job on the boundary all season long as well, as we're back to proceedings here, and it's a throwing free kick going to Bayswater, and that player is McKenna. So McKenna will get this through, and a mark taken there. Well done there, that was by Nuku. Of course, second game back from ACL. It's great to see Nuku back on the ground. And of course this season, which is terrific news.
Boundary.
For her. Let's go boundary side of Kate Green.
Both coaches, as you've already mentioned, just expressing that they would really appreciate the clock changed in the quarter.
Yes, we've
they've finally done that.
There we go, but that time is now wrong.
Thank you.
Our time says that we're up to 2 minutes, so there you go. We've actually got a time here. Thanks again to our camera operated crew that do a terrific job as well.
Thanks, guys.
No worries. So as play continues, and there will be a ball up just on the 50 arc.
Yeah, that's right. We have actually played 2 minutes into this third term. We're going to get a ball up inside 50 here for Bayswater. Did well just to be able to prevent Ferntree Gully from getting a late goal after really pushing and having a couple opportunities. If they can get the first of the third term, they'll certainly be a real chance. Barracks towards the top of the goal scope. Ferntree Gully got some numbers, but the bounce almost favoured Barker. They do well enough, the Gully, to clear this one out in the direction there of Nuku. Trying to get there first is Stone for Bayswater. Cox kicking it into space. Smith can get there in the pocket. Does the shepherd so a teammate can pick it up instead, and kicking it towards the half-back flank for Ferntree Gully. Picked off by Bayswater. White or Cox got the kick forwards. Bouncing ball for Barracks. Again towards the pocket, running onto this one, McNamara. Handball over the top to Barracks. Caught in a tackle. Goes and follows up her good work to get the handball. Cut off this time. And that's Nuku again, who looks to clear it towards their half-back line where Carter's there. And we're going to get another stoppage inside 50, unless the umpire thinks differently and pings her for holding the ball.
Jeez.
So, probably, I think that's about 45 out Davies. Puts it towards the hot spot, and a mark taken in defence here for Ferntree Gully.
Yes, indeed. So it is going to Nuku. Crystal. She plays on immediately. Getting first there again is Davies. She gets the handball to Cox. Cox kicks it up, and then White just gets it on the boot. Cameron involved. Picking up the footy again is the Gully going to Van Beelen. And here comes White again. And looks like it's going to be a ball up. Just on the 50 arc down here, the crowd's very quiet. I'm sure it will blow up very soon. So, early stages, the nerves just kicking in. And it's going to be a ball up as well. So, if you just tuned in, of course, the Gully 1-4-10 to Bayswater 1-2-8. We played about 4 and a bit minutes in this third quarter. A premiership quarter, of course. We could decide it. Who knows? Play continues on, and there'll be another ball up.
And I think that's what you wanted in this contest, for a tight first half to really set the stage for both sides. Bayswater have done well again, just to be able to lock this in their forward half. White coming through, gets the kick away, running onto this one. Couldn't quite pick it up, McNamara. Ferntree Gully over the top of Carter, who ends up with the footy anyway and just clears it out of defence for the moment. McKenna's there for Bayswater, just falls into her lap, takes on an opponent, gets a handball, can receive it back. Instead, Stone goes towards the hot spot, and a no mark taken, and we'll get a ball up about 20 out from Bayswater's goals. They trail by 2 points, early stages of the third quarter. The handball towards Barracks. Barracks has a bit of space. She puts it on the boot and gets it off to the right. And it is a minor score, 1-3-9 Bayswater, Ferntree Gully 1-4-10. And on our clock, we've played almost 6 minutes into this third quarter. And that still needs to be fixed, because I know this would be an issue.
Yeah, it is. It'll be an early siren, and the crowd will be like, oh. And then, yeah, so play continues. Of course, Bayswater getting that behind there. Cox involved there. She takes a bounce. She's got a whole passage of play. You beauty, another one for Bayswater. It's her second of the day for Bayswater. Well done there by Georgia Cox. So Georgia Cox gets the second of the day.
Boundary.
And let's go boundary sides, Kate Green.
Bayswater faithful are actually growing in number and voice, and we just have the trainer checking a Ferntree Gully player at the moment.
The music being played, the goals. So play will continue down here. Great start by the Basie.
Oh, that's a big goal, big time goal. Cox has been brilliant today. And they now lead by 5 points, 2-3 to 1-4. We're back in the middle again, and we're going to get a second ball up. As we said, it's been a good start to this third term for Bayswater. Cox is back in the middle and doing the ruck work. Can this ball be cleared out through Ferntree Gully? The linking hands, Junginger did well enough to get it away, and it's intercepted off by Cox. Got it off to Lynch. Lynch towards a teammate there in Cameron. Couldn't quite hold it. Davies got the handball away, and there's Cox again. Cox towards half forward. Getting the quick kick into space, and they've got numbers here. They're out the back. Running onto this one first. Tried to get the handball away. Carter's in there. Did very nicely. Picked off by Barracks. She's well pressured, and out for Ferntree Gully. The kick is going to be a difficult one, with Bayswater holding majority of the numbers in the middle of the ground, but a stoppage here. No, it's holding the ball. And that is a free kick going towards Ferntree Gully. So this is a great result for the Gully. They can move it quickly. Got Hilda one out in the goal square. Bouncing footy in front of Durag and beaten this time by McKenna. McKenna got it off to Cameron. Cameron gets past an opponent. Cameron inside 50. It's a 1-on-2, not favouring Barracks. Ferntree Gully through McLeod. Picking it up and has a teammate there to work with in Sharma. They're trying to clear this one out. It's an instep mark from Ashlyn Barker. Barker plays on right away towards the goal square. Bouncing footy to the left. Minor score, but it gives them an even 6-point lead. 2-4-16, 1-4-10. Coming up to 8 and coming up to 9 minutes on the Bendigo Bank scoreboard.
Well, our clock.
The third term.
So,
you know what, Blake? You keep calling. I might try and sort it out.
yeah, no worries. So as play continues on here, great media manager Cameron picks up the ball. Strong tackle, and it's going to be holding the ball. So, a great media manager fixing up the clock. He does amazing things. Hilda, the captain, takes the play on. A mark taken here by the Gully. They just want to slow things down, and they do that. A strong kick again. Hilda, she's just run from the other end to, again, another play. She's been terrific for the Gully. She kicks the ball. Burns involved there. And Lynch involved. As we've been touching on, she's been terrific as well. So, play's going to continue on here. Ball up is in there. Hilda has just been everywhere this last couple seconds. Takes a deep breath here. So, we're on the other side wing down here in H.E Parker Reserve. Terrific conditions. Lynch involved, gets a strong tackle. That'll be a throw, and it's going to go to Ferntree Gully and the captain and Ashley Hilda. So Hilda has the ball, plays on. Strong kick there. Cox involved. And another strong tackle. And it's going to be a ball up. And it is still 10 and a bit minutes into this final quarter. If you're on the broadcast and you look at that scoreboard, it's incorrect. We will get that followed up shortly as White continues on. She plays on here. Barracks involved here. She spins once. She gets a kick involved. But again, the Gully just got all numbers forward for this ball. And it's going to go out of bounds. And it will be a Bayswater kick going to Janet White, Ryan. Welcome back as well.
Yes, White on the far side here for Bayswater. We'll put it towards the half-forward line. No mark taken there from Cameron. But instead, they've got another player running past. The kick is out of bounds on the full, so Ferntree Gully will take this in defence. And coming up to the halfway mark of this third term, Ferntree Gully trail by a goal. And unlike the second quarter where they had all the play, they just haven't had the territory this term. It has been Bayswater with a repeat inside 50 entries.
Boundary.
Might come back again. We'll go to the boundary in just a second as we follow this with Smith. And now we'll go to the boundary. Kate Green.
Both coaches are just wanting to know the accurate, the right time.
So it's 11:50 at the moment.
Okay.
So on that far side, we'll get another stoppage.
Yeah, 12 minutes now, Kate. So as play will continue on here. We're on the cricket net side here, down here in H.E Parker. Big day, of course. Sun is out, so if you bought at home, get down to H.E Parker and, of course, Quamby Reserve, because that game is starting in about an hour. This one continues as we've got 2 more games, and this is not looking good, unfortunately. Players are asking for a trainer.
Can we see who that is?
I think it's Barker. Yeah, it is.
Still okay?
She's fine. She's fine. She's moving. That's the main thing. That's what we want. This play continues here. And a strong tackle. And yeah, so it's a bit of a quiet feeling at the moment. I think both teams are waiting for that next goal because it will go off here as well. So Barracks has got the ball and she gets a strong tackle. And we'll be in the same spot, Ryan.
Yeah,
Boundary.
we certainly are as we go down the boundary.
Coaches would be appreciative if you could let them know when it's 15.
Will do. I can do that.
Thanks very much.
It's right there next to the monitor.
All right, we'll keep an eye on that as we're on the far side again.
It's just helping them with their game plan.
Yeah, it's all good.
And, if we go an extra 2 minutes, I hope it doesn't change anything. But we're going to get ball up here on that far side. Sean Clark to do the honours. Tap down from Cox, who's been very important for Bayswater. And they've really just started to slow the tempo down, Blake. And it's probably in their favour with a bit of a lead. I think they're going to enjoy a low-scoring third term.
Yeah. Well, it's
And
kind of
just stay in
similar to what
front.
happened last week, right?
Well, here they go again. Tapping it forward, there was Barker. Now a chance at Cameron. Picks it up, handballs it into a dangerous spot. Got to do very well here, Ferntree Gully, to clear this one out. They're under pressure. The handball clearing. Carter, Hilda, Barracks. The handball back. Picked off from Macreeki. Into space. Bayswater under the pump. Ferntree Gully, should I say, in defence. We're coming up to the 15-minute mark. We're about 25 seconds away, Kate, as we get
Thank
a ball
you.
up inside 50. Lynch got the tap down straight to Cameron. Her kick was smothered. And we're going to get stoppage again, but again, I think Bayswater will be pretty happy with this.
They would be. Just keeping it in, not giving the Gully involved here. Kate, we are now up to 15 minutes right now as we speak. So getting first there was McKenna. She gives it to Cox. She's already kicked one today. A strong kick. Hilda couldn't get there. And a strong tackle. And a ball up on the centre of the forward end of Bayswater as we speak. Lynch in the ruck now as she was being terrific last week. She's playing again another good game. And a strong tackle, and it's going to be a ball up here. And another injury. Oh no, that's not good. That is not good. Cameron's down.
Boundary, it looks like Bayswater.
Yeah, it's Cameron. No, that is not good at all. She's not in a good state. So they're going to be a play down, Ryan, which is not good, and it's Katie Cameron.
Kate Cameron's been very good and one of their
She has.
integral parts of the side. We're going to get ball up inside 50. The play will resume.
Player 17's coming on for Katie Cameron.
Yeah. So as play continues here. Lynch is involved. Hand passes there. Davies again. She's there. One-on-ones everywhere. Handball there for the Gully. That was by Brianna Smith. Tapu away there. Getting involved there was a kick away there. That was by Vivic. Barracks involved there. Strong tackle. And it's going to be a ball up on this square of the Bayswater attacking 50 here. Lynch gets a hit out here. Davies involved. A strong tackle, and it's going to be a ball up there. So, if you're tuning in, that is the right score timeline. 17 minutes into
And
this
that
third
will
quarter.
be fixed up on the scoreboard now too, Blake.
Yep, so there we go. A ball up. So around the front of the line here, Lynch involved in the ruck going up against Dickinson. She gets a hit out. Davies has got this here. And again, it's going to be another ball up as we speak. And we're like front and centre down here. Crowd very quiet. I'm sure the next goal kicker will be pretty big here. Daru gets it there. McKenna's going to be the first one to get there. She does. She picks up the ball. A strong tackle by John Jinga. And it's going to be a ball up yet again. So coming into 18 minutes now as we speak.
Kate's updating them on the boundary for the time. Kate's updating.
So gets the kick away there. That was by Brianna Carter. She's played a terrific game. Here's another player that's having another one, Brianna Smith. She gets it off to Lynch. Lynch, a strong tackle, should be pinned, and it is. So good tackle there by Jess Campbell. So Jess Campbell's got the ball. She wants to slow things down. Don't know why, but she will. Strong kick. And a free kick going to the gully yet again, and Hilda. So Hilda's got the ball. Looking for options here as we speak. She plays on here. Involved there again is Carter. Snap around the corner. Where would this one go? It's going to be an interesting bounce. How will this go? Well done there by Bayswater. They've got numbers where this one sits. And a strong tackle there by Bayswater. Kick around the ground. Junjinga snaps around the corner, and it's going to go out of bounds. And yeah, you can definitely feel the crowd's coming back alive here, Ryan.
Well, it looks like we've got 40 seconds left on our clock to round out the third term out here at H.E Parker. Bayswater will clear this out of defence from the back pocket. There's McKenna. A mark here would be very important, and it's Ella Smith. She's had a fantastic game herself. Is awarded the mark. And go towards, she'll look for Lynch. Lynch pushes off her opponent, picks it up, gets the handball back to Cox. And with 6 seconds left, they're going to go into the final term in front. Unless something happens here, it's in the direction of Hilda and Smith. And no mark taken. And that is the correct siren. I know people are going to be confused in the crowd, but the clock was different. It was 2 minutes too early, so I understand people right below us are a little bit confused. But the goal kickers, Blake, for today's game.
Yeah, so Barracks has kicked one, of course, followed by Georgia Cox and Brianna Carter. This is it. Third quarter is done. We got one more quarter to go, and we'll decide who will be taking home the Division 4 Deakin University Grand Final as premiers.
Trail by 6 points, Bayswater in front, 2-4-16. There's only 1-4-10. Big afternoon of games to come. Of course, next up is the game between Parker Orchards and North Ringwood. And this afternoon, to round things out in the senior women's competition, it is the Mighty Eastern Devils up against South Korea. Will they get 3 in a row, or will it be the Gullies to run out their parade? Stick around and find out. We'll show a good crowd. Fourth quarter sort of play.
Welcome back to Deakin University Division 4 Grand Final. H.E Parker Reserve, Ferntree Gully and Bayswater going head-to-head this morning for the flag. And at three-quarter time, it is the underdogs, Bayswater, 2-4-16, leading Ferntree Gully 1-4-10. Ryan Long here with Blake Tennant, and Blake, it's an incredible situation leading up to that last quarter. The underdogs leading by a goal. Ferntree Gully are still well and truly in the contest, but Bayswater are playing probably their best football for the season at the moment.
Oh, definitely. You know, I did say, have they played their grand final last week? And boy, they haven't done that. They have not done that. They've been a very good team as well. This is one of my favourite pump-up songs that's being played right now as we speak. This will get the adrenaline pumping. And
what's this one?
This is Lose Yourself by Eminem. You would have heard this
Boundary.
Of course. I just didn't know the little intro there. Let's go down the boundary, Kate Green.
Okay, when it comes down to it, as you can see, Bayswater senior men's out in big numbers to support their girls, and same with Ferntree Gully. So that's really, really great to see. It just really is a visual indication of the culture of both clubs.
Definitely.
And an official on the record, thank you from both coaches for the updates of what times it was during that third quarter. Greatly appreciated by both coaches.
Thank you. No worries. Here we go. I'm ready. This is one of my favourite songs to, get me excited.
Get it pumped up. Big grand final.
Come on, we need it louder. If you're listening at
home. 1 quarter to play, Blakey.
This is it. The grandstand finish. This is it.
Well, here, Ferntree Gully there. That's the club getting around the girls as they have their last address before the big final quarter.
This is it.
They trail by a goal. They've lost just one game for the season. They've been magnificent all year.
Yeah.
What have they got left in the tank? And I think you look at the likes of your Carters, your skipper in Renshaw, Hilda, of course. You look at Junginger up forward, Smith down back. These are the players, whether or not they step up. Cameron, you're pointing to in your team sheet at the moment. Is she back on the field, or is she done for the day?
She's going to be a massive one. Massive out.
I'll update you when I get more news.
Yeah.
Well, she's out, maybe, potentially. But you look at your Whites for Bayswater. You look at Cox. You look at Smith. These are the players that have been so important today. They're big names, and we're going to go down to the boundary. Kate's got Dwayne.
Just for the final quarter of the season, Dwayne, tough day at the office for that quarter. Moving forward, you've got the girls really, really pumped at the end of that huddle. What's the message for the final quarter of the season?
It's just about want now. You got 20 minutes here. It's make or break. It's who's going to want the footy the most. So we're just really working on being first into that contest. Get those hands out. Let's hold our space so we can get our run game going. I thought our defence in that third quarter was phenomenal. Apologies, guys. I thought they were phenomenal, So now it's just our mids have got to get it going. Our forwards have got to get in front and take their opportunities now.
Thanks very much, Dwayne.
Thanks.
He dropped the magic bomb. I love it.
No, he meant flipping, gentlemen.
We allow it on grand final day. We allow one. We allow one for every person. You cannot do it twice. That's when we pull the mic from you. But you need to feel the emotion. There is 1 quarter to play. Division 4 grand final. Blake Tennant, get us underway.
Indeed, the two rucks going at it. Cox gets the first hit. Junginger involved there. A strong tackle.
Boundary.
Let's go to Kate Green on boundary.
Just have Burnsy with me from Bayswater for the final quarter. Got to be pleased with that quarter. What's the final message for the girls for the final quarter of the season?
We've just said to them, just keep going the way they're going. We've got 20 minutes left of their season. You don't get here very often or at all. Just run your hearts out, girls. No matter what happens, we've done our best, but just keep pushing for the last 20 minutes.
Thanks very much, Burnsy. All the
welcome.
best.
Thank you.
Thank you to there by Mark Burns, assistant coach as well. Big day out here. H.E Parker, huge stakes ahead. Davies involved. And a strong tackle, and it's going to be a ball up here. We're on the other side pocket down here at H.E Parker.
Great to see the clock back on the scoreboard too.
Yes, I know. I'm sure a lot of the fans will be very thrilled for that one as well. A handball there. And it's going to be a throw, I believe.
No, it's holding on free kick, so Campbell to take this.
So Jess Campbell, famous name down here at Ferntree Gully. There's a few of them as well that are running around. Great names to see for Ferntree Gully. Involved there was McKenna, but getting there first, he does a hand pass. And here come the gully again in Anderson. That's Brittany. She does a hand pass there. A strong tackle, and it's going to be a ball up. So huge stakes here. We don't know what's going on here, but a ball up here. Tap away there by Dickinson. White gets it. A hand pass there. Smith involved. Hand pass there by White. Here comes Cox. Cox is having a terrific game in the rack. She does that. Mark almost taken. Involved there is Smith. Again, Cox involved. A touch on the boot there. Barracks involved. But picking up for the gully will be Sharma. And a free kick going to Sharma. She'll actually get it here. And she'll try and get the gully up and about here.
Yes, out at the half-back line for Ferntree Gully. 2.5 minutes gone, final term. They trail by a goal. 1-4 to 2-6. Here's Lynch. The intercept mark can send Bayswater back into attack. If they get the first, they'll make it very hard for Ferntree Gully. Deep in the pocket, bouncing footy. A tap towards a teammate there right in the pocket in Thompson. And we're going to get a ball up. And Ferntree Gully are really under the pressure at the moment. Tap down, even a Bayswater score will really help if they can then lock it down. Here's Lynch, gets the handball away to Barracks. Barracks a handball forward, and they link up again. A shot on goal as a player in the goal square to take the mark, and that could be Tess McLeod. And she's got a player out here. It might be Junginja actually, as she finds Nuku. Nuku at half back. Nuku down the line. It's a high kick. Tough one to mark, and doing a very nice job there was Campbell, who kicks it forward, but it bounces out, so this will be Bayswater's footy. 3.5 minutes played. Right
Boundary.
on the wing.
Let's go boundary side of Kate Green.
Just a quick update on Katie Cameron. She's aggravated her knee. Not sure at this time if she'll be back.
It's going to be a big loss, but they're winning at the moment, and Chunjinga takes it.
She's standing up.
She has. I think she's actually been thrown into defence, Ryan.
Yep.
So she plays on here. Hilda, the captain, involved. Ross involved there. She's going to try and pick it up, but she's got Lynch in company. And a strong tackle, and it's going to be a ball up. Jeez, it's exciting times. Of course, in the background you can see the Gully supporters. Big show around here, which is great to see. Dickinson gets a hit out. Smith involved. And it's going to be a ball up here, so... Jeez, we're in for a grandstand finish. I don't want to jinx it. OT, excellent.
All right, you've gone too early.
I don't want to jinx it.
Tap down here for Ferntree Gully. For that to happen, they have to kick at least one goal, and the umpire will take this ball back. We're at centre half forward for Ferntree Gully. 5 minutes played last term, and it's Bayswater leading by a goal. The Division 4 premiership on the line. Big tackle by Lynch. The kick away from White. Bouncing in front of a teammate there in Stone. And the pressure from both sides has just been top class this morning.
Boundary, we have players down.
Yeah,
So,
two.
I think
Oh,
it's
no,
okay.
they're back,
They're
yeah.
both back up.
They're
So
both back up.
nothing to be worried about on this occasion. 5.5 minutes played. Ferntree Gully needing the next one. Stone wrapped up in a tackle. The ball comes out, but the umpire's already claimed this one to ball it back up. That's 60 out from Ferntree Gully goals. Grabbing it first. The handball out for Ferntree Gully. They just can't find much space, and that's the pressure again. Cox with the tackle. We're going to get another stoppage.
Indeed. We're on the pocket down here. H.E Parker Reserve here. In about 15 minutes' time, we'll be crowning a Premier in Division 4. Campbell gets a kick. Ferntree Gully got numbers to the ball here. And it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a ball up.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side of Kate Green.
The Ferntree Gully senior men are down there in their goal line, cheering, egging the girls on.
That's it. We love to see it. Love to see the support. Builds culture. Dickinson gets a hand pass. Carter. Carter gets the second one of the day.
Gentlemen, we have a tied game.
We do. And that is the second of the day. Carter gets that. Well done there. She's kicked 2 goals here. She's probably on track, Ryan. Maybe for the medal.
Oh, don't worry about the medal just yet, because there is a massive game on our hands. We are all tied here, Blake. 2-4-16 apiece. And now we're back in the middle again. And Bayswater's got to push forward. They've got to be able to score from here. They can't just hold on.
Yep.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side of Kate Green.
I did say it was going to be close. Gentlemen.
You were spot on, Kate. 7.5 minutes played, final term, and we are all tied in the Division 4 Grand Final. 2-4 apiece. Back in the middle again. Lynch is there. Who's going to grab this first? It's White. White got the handball to a teammate running past, and they go towards half-forward line, but they've got numbers. Ferntree Gully set up behind the ball, and one of those numbers is Sharma. Sharma takes the mark and has a player out on the wing and finds Durag. Durag for Ferntree Gully has a player over the top, and she'll go in that direction. The ball will overshoot her, and that will roll out of bounds. So Bayswater will take this kick. And the stage is set. And Ella Smith, who had a fantastic start to this game, had 6 intercept marks in the first quarter, will be the player to receive this footy. She goes again down the line. No mark taken. Cox is in front position, and Cameron is back on the field, which is great news for Bayswater fans. And she's running towards full forward. She might be heading to play on Tess McLeod.
Yeah, she's going to be playing full forward, and as you expect. So, big in for Bayswater. She probably won't be at 100%, but she just wants to bring this premiership home to Bayswater. It's her home club.
Boundary.
Let's go boundary side.
Just on that point, the message from the coaching thing is she wants to be there. It's the last 10 minutes of the season, and they're putting her up forward, so there's not as much running pressure on her.
Yeah, and as I said, it's a big club. It's a family club. Her brother plays there, John Jinga, a little bit sore there. There's the 2 rucks going at it here. White involved. Here come the Gully. A strong kick there. Fist away there. And ball's just circling around. And it's going to be a ball up.
All right, Blake, tell us how overtime works. The extra time rules.
Yeah, so 5 minutes. So it's a 10-minute game, but 5 minutes each way. So both ends will go. And then if no points, it's a draw. It goes to golden point. So there you go. And holding the ball, free kick going to Bayswater. Slow to get up is McKenna, but taking it is number 25 in Bejovic. She plays on here. Getting first to the ball there was Dana Pella. A strong tackle there by Campbell.
Oh.
The crowd's getting up and about. We love to see it. Campbell again. Getting a Munskett here. Lynch involved. It's just a little bit of a roll. Gets a strong tackle, not called. Another tackle there by the Gully, but here come Bayswater. They've got numbers in white. She picks up the ball, and a very strong tackle there by Allinger. And the crowd's up and about.
Well, Blake, they've just put the whistles away. There was probably about 3 potential
Boundary.
free kicks.
We've got a Ferntree Gully player
I think
down.
it's Campbell. I believe it's Campbell.
And just quickly at the moment, tackle counts equal. Everything is pretty much equal at the moment regarding pressure.
Thank you again, Kate. Dickinson gets a hit out. In play's going to stop.
If you are listening on YouTube, in the comment section, let us know who you think's going to win from here. It's 2-4-16 apiece.
Cramper looks like it.
A player down behind play. 11 minutes in this final term. So as we said, it's a big day out here at H.E Parker. We've got 2 more grand finals to follow.
Are we stopping the clock? No, she's up.
No, it'll be play on here. They'll ball this one up at centre half forward here for Ferntree Gully. Tap down from Dickinson. Here's Lynch for Bayswater. Gets a handball away. It's cut off by Durag. Durag has a bit of space. Kicks it towards the goal square. Hilda's there and it bounces through for a behind. Handy point though. 2-5-17 Ferntree Gully. 2-4-16 Bayswater. Coming up to the 12th minute mark. And Bayswater now need to clear this out of their defence and just give themselves an opportunity.
Indeed, so Lynch will bring it in for Bayswater here. She does that. Smith involved. A strong tackle there. That was by Preston. That was Lucy Preston. Ball's up here. Dickinson gets the hit out. He's given the Gully the first use all day. Same as Cox. But I just feel we're in for a grandstand finish as we speak. Strong tackle there by Lynch. Hold the ball. No call was there. The ball up there. Hand pass there by White. Junjinga involved here. She'll get the first look into this. Handball there. They get a kick away. That was again there by Preston. Where would this go? Bit of a push. The umpire's going to keep the whistle away. Does that. And a strong tackle. Umpire will ball it up right in the centre of H.E Parker Reserve here. Big crowd, as we expect all day here. Another ball up. About 13 minutes in to this final quarter for the Deakin University Division 4 Grand Final. White gets a goal, gets a kick away there. Boss will get there first. Getting involved is Stone. She does a hand pass there. Campbell involved. She gets the kick there. McKenna involved. And a mark taken. Don't know if that was 15, but a mark taken there. That was by Dickinson. She's got the ball here. She's going to get the ball inside the Gully's forward 50. There's a lot of Bayswater jumpers around this footy. White involved. She gets a little hand pass. Hilda involved yet again. And it's going to be a ball up here on the forward 50 of Ferntree Gully.
Well, they lead by a point. And now time might be on their side with just over 5 minutes to play. No free kick awarded. Yes, there is a free kick. There was a hold. And taking the free kick is Forster here, who is certainly in range, is Forster. And a goal here would just about bring home a cup to Ferntree Gully. Forster comes in, kick on the way, it's going to fall short, bounces through for a behind, but again, every point counts at this stage. They now move to 2-6-18 to Bayswater 2-4-16. We played 15 minutes last term. And what have Bayswater got left? They've been brave today, but what have they got left?
So Lynch continues, she does that, she plays on here. Trying to find teammates, of course.
Boundary.
Barker involved there. We'll go to boundary shortly. White gets a kick away. Mark taken there. That was by Darug. She does that. She plays on. Mark not taking a strong tackle. Where's that one going to go? Holding the ball. White takes the advantage. She does that. But she kicks it to a Ferntree Gully player. A little bit of a side bump there. And it's going to be holding the ball. It's going to go to Bayswater in Davies.
We can hear the crowd, Blake.
Yeah, Davies now plays on now immediately. She gets a big smothered kick there. And a tackle there. Let's go boundary side of Kate Green.
I don't know if you can hear me being in front of the Bayswater supporters. I was just going to say Bayswater have still got their run in them, so we can't count them out.
Right on there. Lynch gets the ball, gets smothered on the boot. Gets a hand pass straight to a Ferntree Gully player. Campbell involved. McKenna now, she's got the ball, she's got the kick there. The crowd is up and about here, but got the ball now is Dana Palla. She finds a teammate in the captain and Hilda. Hilda, she's trying to get some numbers going forward there, but she kicks it to a Bayswater player. The crowd's getting involved. A kick away there. Burns gets the ball, spins around, gets a snap around the body there. Binning involved there for Bayswater and a strong tackle.
Boundary.
It's going to be a ball out. Let's go to Kate Green quickly.
Both teams are flooding. I hope that doesn't isn't detrimental to Bayswater flooding too early.
Well, there's no player in Bayswater's 450 as we speak. Jungjinga gets a kick there. She booms it forward for Ferntree Gully there. The two stars in Carter and the captain at Hilda. A strong tackle. And it's a free kick going to the Gully.
Wow.
Can we see what that was for?
We'll get the replay up on the screen in just a moment.
I think it was for in the back.
You can hear the fans' advice. Tell her to take her time. And that's Ash Hilda. I believe he'll be taking the kick, Blake.
This is it.
The skipper.
She's put the team on her back today. Ash Hilda can put the dagger in the hearts of the Bayswater Football Club. Hilda can line up. Can she do it? And it's through for a behind.
Well, here we go. The stage is set. There's less than 2 minutes left. 2-7-19 Ferntree Gully. 2-4-16 Bayswater. Can they go coast to coast in the next minute and a half? Lynch will take the kick in for Bayswater. As far as she can go towards centre half back. On that far side, Davies is there. It's cut off. Junginger again, who's been very important, gets the kick towards Campbell. Lynch went without it. Hilda again. Kick was smothered by Smith. And Bayswater, that kick out of defence, again cut off by Junginger, who has a bit of space, goes towards the top of the square, and it's going to roll out of bounds, so 1 minute and 10 left to play. And it will be Bijovic to take the kick in the back pocket for Bayswater. Looking for Lynch. Ferntree Gully will just look to hold this one up, stop the ball right here, and they can now waste a bit of time with less than 50 seconds left. There's 45 seconds left from a premiership. First season back in the comp. Here's White clearing this one out. What have they got left? Last roll of the dice. A big play here. Got to get rid of it, but there's nothing in front of her. Ferntree Gully have all the numbers. Inside 50, they go again with less than 30 seconds left. Who's going to get there first? It's going to be Waters. Waters tackled. But time is on their side, Blake. Less than 20 seconds left.
Yep.
They're going to hold on.
They're going to do it. What a story.
Boundary.
Let's go. There's play. We'll go boundary side quickly. Roll up. We'll go. Sorry, Kate. Sorry. Play continues on here. A strong tackle there for Bayswater. Snap around the corner. And there it is! Ferntree Gully, the best team in Division 4, are now premiers in Division 4. They moved to Division 3 in a massive win over Bayswater. Bayswater, hold your heads up high. Terrific season, terrific finals campaign. 2-7-19 Ferntree Gully to Bayswater 2-4-16 on the Bendigo Bank scoreboard. We're going to go to boundary side to Kate Green. How good is this, Kate?
Really, really good, but big shout out to Bayswater. As I said, it was going to be close. I'm just trying to chase down Dwayne to get a quick chat with him.
I think he'd be one of the hardest men to catch right now. He'd be a very popular man at the moment, shaking hands with the umpires. And what a grand final. As you said, Bayswater were really brave, but the best side this season.
Okay, I have the man of the moment with his...
We've got him down at ground level. We've got Dwayne. Dwayne, congratulations. How's the heart rate? You just won the flag.
Yeah, next question on that one. Yeah, mate, look, I'm ecstatic for him, you know. this time last year, we were trying to find players to rebuild a side, and
Full time here at H.E Parker.
to be able to
In the Division 4
achieve
Grand
that
Final, the
and
final
get such
score,
a great
Ferntree
group
Gully,
together and
your Division
even
4
being in
premiers
the finals and being
2-7-19,
today has been such an achievement.
defeating Bayswater
I know how much these girls
2-4-16.
wanted it.
What do you reckon,
Showed
Eagles
that today.
fans? Let's sing the
Bayswater
song
was
one more
just
time.
phenomenal.
Presentation's still to come.
And it was a great contest, and I'm just so glad that we're on the right end of it.
Absolutely, and just to be able to dig in deep under a lot of pressure today, going into that last quarter, a goal down, for the girls to dig deep and find a way to pull it through, you must be just incredibly proud.
Yeah, mate, I am. I mean, I've been saying to these girls, we're a immensely tough side, you know. People have questioned sometimes about how much we've been challenged and how we'd stand up in those occasions, and every time we've been challenged, we've stood up and we've found a way, and that was on show today. You know, that's grand final football. That's just two teams who went hard at it all day, and as I said, huge credit to Bayswater. They should be so proud of themselves, and you know, for everyone back at Gully, it's just going to be a really big night now.
Dwayne, congratulations. We'll let you go. A lot of people, I'm sure that you're ready to celebrate with. Enjoy the win. Congratulations, Premiers this year.
Thank you very much, mate. See ya.
The Premiers of 2024, Ferntree Gully Football Club, and Dwayne Sangland, the Premiership coach, has done such a fantastic job with this list, and a real big achievement for the club to come back into the comp and to win the flag. And it's a fantastic story, Blake. You love to see it.
It is indeed. What a story, what a win, what a premiership. But we've got to give mention to Bayswater. Just the incredible final series they've had. You know, to finish fourth
Paging
place.
media manager Ryan Long.
And so we're just celebrating here, of course.
Blake,
Yeah. Kate?
I'm like, as we said last week when we saw Bayswater, can't help but be impressed with them. Like, every game they've stepped up. Like, that's a massive step up from how we saw them last week, or was it the week before? Weeks are beginning to blur. But all credit to Ferntree Gully. But wow, Bayswater is just, you know, watch out for them next year.
Hey there, Kate. Yeah, we're back here. Just assigning a few things, technical difficulties, of course, as well. But what a game of football we've just witnessed. If you just joined the broadcast, it's the Gully holding on 2-7-19 to Bayswater 2-4-16. What a win and what a story. The Gully were not involved last year.
Yeah.
And now they are premiers.
All right.
In Division
Brianna
4.
Carter. Yep. Cool. How do you pronounce number 52?
So there we go. The Gully celebrating. We might stop talking here and we might go to the presentations in place. So just stay tuned as well. But don't forget, keep it on the ear for our YouTube channel. We've got a big one, and it is Parkour just taking on North Ringwood.
Brianna Carter.
Yeah. Oh, you can just remember.
I'll just remember. Just keep it for now. Yeah, keep it for now. Yep. I'm giving you one for next week.
Alrighty, let's get the medal presentations underway. Firstly, thanks to everybody for joining us today at H.E Parker Reserve for today's Division 4 Grand Final. Congratulations to Ferntree Gully and commiserations to Bayswater. Could we give both competing teams a big round of applause? And before we get underway with the presentations, I would invite General Manager of Football Operations, Dean O'Neill, to the dais to present our awards. And ladies and gentlemen, if we could all just come a bit closer, you can come, especially those out in the field, feel free to come in if you like. Without our umpires, there wouldn't be a game of footy, and I would ask a representative from today's umpiring team to come to the dais and collect your medals. So I believe Chris from our umpiring team will come up to receive the medals. Congratulations, Chris, and to our umpires. Alrighty, we begin the medal presentation to our players with the presentation of the Blue Ribbon Medal for Best on Ground. And the Blue Ribbon Foundation continues to be a valued partner of the Eastern Football Netball League. And the player judged best on field is from Ferntree Gully, Brianna Carter. Once again, congratulations to Brianna. And you know what? We'll just invite her straight back up again because number one on that team is Brianna Carter. Back you come. Number 3, Maya Forster. Number 5, Yasmin Murray. Number 6 is Sophie Dara. Number 7 is Brianna Smith. Number 8, Brittany Anderson. Number 9, Nicola John Ginger. Number 10, Jessica Campbell. Number 11, Rebecca Stevens. Number 12, Hannah Mafrucci. Number 13, Ray Gray. So we'll have to see that. Number 14, Crystal Nuku. Number 16, Bridget Ellinger. Number 17, Ashley Waters. Number 21, Tess McLeod. Apologies if I get this one wrong. Kira Donapala. Number 23, Ebony Dixon. Number 24, Anisha Sharma. Number 25, Olivia Renshaw. Number 28 is Isabel Ferguson. Number 29, Megan Van Buren. Number 52 is Jasmine Buis. Number 71 is Meg Lehan. Just before we get to the Ferntree Gully captain, we'll invite our off-field personnel onto the stage. Here's the team manager, Michaela Cohen. The two trainers, Maurice Danapala and Talisha Prostacini. And the runner as well, Jessie Everett Smith. Alrighty, back to the playing personnel only slightly though. Please welcome up the captain of Ferntree Gully, number 38, Ashley Roldan. Assistant coach, Tim Parker. And the premiership coach is Dwayne Stonehorn. Dwayne or Ash, I'll ask you to say a few words.
I'll try and be quick. Firstly to Chappie and Bayswater, absolutely fantastic season. That was an absolutely fantastic game. He's really deserved to be here today. He showed that, and I look forward to seeing what you guys do next year. To all the supporters from Ferntree Gully and Bayswater who've made today what it is, thank you so much. It's just awesome to see so much blue, obviously, and the green and gold over there. So thank you very much for coming. And then just to the players, we talked about how we deserved the right to get here. Well, now we've earned the right to lift the cup up, so let's make a big party of it.
And speaking of, it's time to do just that. I present to you the Division 4 Deakin University Senior Women's Premiers, the Ferntree Gully Eagles. Up next, don't forget, is the Division 1 Grand Final between Park Orchards and North Ringwood. Stick around, folks.
Quick, Tim!
Oh, please.